They had some really, I guess one of the other idiosyncratic things about them is that while they were, depending on the year, somewhere between 5 and 7 or 8 performing musicians on stage, sometimes with guests. They and wrote a lot of their own songs. They didn't write the performers didn't write a lot of the lyrics, right? They had these kind of in-house lyricists in Robert
Hmm.
Hunter, who primarily collaborated with Jerry Garcia, John Perry Barlow, who primarily collaborated with Bob Weir, and early on, a handful of tunes written by this other guy, Bobby Peterson, and then a few other people here and there. But those two or three were the big ones. And Peterson, before he even was composing song lyrics for the Dead, was publishing poetry. And Robert Hunter, late in his career, or late in the Dead's career anyway, in the early '90s, started publishing a lot of his poetry. So they were working. They had these people who were working very consciously in relation to the literary world. So trying to think about how that played out and what the implications of that were for them um, is one part of what I was doing. One of the chapters that I'm working on brings them into conversation with Dylan, and ever since he got the award of the Nobel Prize, people
Hmm.
have been asking the question of like, so how do we think? What are the implications of that for how we think about literature, and what are the implications of that for how we think about song and songwriting?